When you have a large family, one of the questions you get asked repeatedly from your family, your friends, the person bagging your groceries, or strangers on the street is, "Are you done?" I'm never really quite sure why anyone feels it's their business to know if my husband will impregnate me again, but they do. And I've always tried to answer honestly. After baby number 5, I told everyone I was done. I wasn't. My sweet husband was. When I got pregnant with baby number 6, I heard many "I told you so's" from well-meaning friends, or "I knew you weren't done." Just 2 weeks after my 10-pound bundle of joy was born, I was being asked if we were through. When I told people we were done, they looked at me dubiously. They didn't believe me, and I didn't blame them. I'd told that lie before. But this time, I meant it. This time, I knew that things were different, and there was no way I could do this again. A few months later, I walked in the door and was met by 5 children. They were all so very loud. Some were screaming, some were talking, some were crying. They all wanted my attention. I had been gone for a very short hour, but to them, it felt like a lifetime. I picked the baby up and snuggled him to my neck. As Jeremy and I bustled around the kitchen doing the dance that is making dinner, I caught his eye. He asked me how my session with my therapist had gone. This was my 3rd session with her. I was coming to grips with the fact that I had postpartum depression. Having this last baby had pushed me as close to the edge as I'd ever been, and we knew I couldn't do this alone anymore. Try as he might, Jeremy didn't know what to say or do to fix things, and I didn't either. I looked him square in the eye and said, "I'm mad at you and didn't know it." He was shocked. "What do you mean? What did I do?" Now, he has every right to ask this question. He does so much for our family. He does the dishes, helps make dinner, folds laundry with me, rocks the baby, changes diapers, plays with the kids. There's nothing he doesn't do. I looked into his eyes and said, "I'm mad because you won't do anything to prevent having any more babies. For the last 11 and a half years, I have been pregnant or nursing or both. I have been cut open, torn to high heaven, had hemorrhoids, watched my body swell up and deflate like a balloon 6 times. I have nursed babies through the night, been vomited on countless times, had other people be in control of my body, and had my hormones rage out of control for 11 and a half years. I think he was starting to understand where I was going, but I wasn't backing down now. Oh, no. I was on a roll. I was finally getting all of this out. I have done all this, and now that we are talking about being done having children, it's my responsibility to handle that too? I have to go on the pill or get an IUD or find some other method to prevent pregnancy. We know condoms aren't 100% effective, and really, I don't like them. So I have already put my body through the ringer, and now I have to do more because I am fertile for 1 week of the month? I am pissed. I understand you have reservations about getting a vasectomy, but I fear if I get pregnant again, you'll be raising these children alone. I cannot do this again. I just can't. Whew, I said it. We'd been discussing the big V for months, but he was never fully comfortable with it, and I never really told him my whole opinion. But now that I had, there was no taking it back. He looked at me, a little shell-shocked, and replied, "I'll make the appointment tomorrow." I was relieved. I felt strong. I told him what I needed, and he not only respected my opinion and my feelings, but he was humble enough to listen and act. In the weeks that followed, I asked him several times if he was really okay with this. I didn't want him to resent me at one point for this. I wanted him to want to do it, not just for me, but for us. He assured me over and over that it was fine, that this is what we needed to do, and he was willing to take one for the team. I felt so very content with this decision. I knew that this is what was best for our whole family. But that doesn't mean a part of me doesn't mourn this event. I've been doing this pregnancy thing for a long time. It's so much a part of who I am. Part of me mourned when I was pregnant this last time because I knew it was the last one. It's also one of the last ways I felt truly connected to my oldest daughter, Emma, who died when she was 8 months old. When she died, we said we would take as many children as God would give us. Our arms were so empty, and we couldn't envision the day when they would be full to bursting. But here we were. Our cups runneth over, and our plates are so full. And now we are going to do something permanent. I would never experience pregnancy again. I would never experience the glow, the great hair, the amazing feelings of life growing within me again. Being pregnant has become as much a part of me as my hair color. I don't know who I'll be in 2 years when I'm not pregnant again. It is scary and exciting. I'm standing on the cusp of something new, something I have no clue about. Jeremy and I will have a new phase in our marriage. The phase of no children in our bed, the phase of not sharing my body, the phase of being able to take a weekend getaway, the phase of freedom. And I am ready.